Hi everyone. I came across this video on Instagram where this woman shared her so-called insights on why married men cheat, and she claims the main reason is lack of sex in their marriages, sometimes for years, and that men primarily feel love through physical intimacy. She even says that if a wife isn't meeting that need, the husband doesn't have to stay loyal. It's a raw, controversial take, and it's getting a lot of attention. And as a Catholic, I wanted to respond because this touches on marriage, sexuality, fidelity, and human dignity, things the church has profound teachings on. I appreciate her honesty about what she's hearing from these men, but from a Catholic viewpoint, this perspective misses the mark deeply, and it can lead people into grave sin.
I sleep with married men for a living, and I get a lot of comments from women asking why these guys cheat. I think it's a really good topic for conversation, and it's very controversial, and I want to get into it because I feel like I probably have some pretty good insight on this topic, given I've probably slept with more married men than the majority of people in the world. When you get into the nitty-gritty of it with these guys, they can be pretty open. I mean, two people being completely undressed in a room, they spill out some secrets. I would say the most common reason that I hear is that they have not actually done the deed in extended periods of time. So numbers that I've heard is 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I'm sorry, but if you are not doing the deed with your partner, I think you're actually delusional if you don't think that he is going to go out and try to find that need somewhere else. Men are a little bit different to us in the sense that most of them feel connection and love through physical touch. Okay, majority of them, I would say 80 or 90% easily. When they are not getting that in the marriage or in the partnership, they are going to look to have that need fulfilled somewhere else. And when I say things like this, women are like, oh, well, you're saying we have to do it. We have to do it. I'm not saying you have to do it, but I'm also saying that they don't really have to be loyal to you if you're not going to fulfill that need. And now there are a lot of reasons why a woman may feel like she doesn't want to do that anymore, and I'm going to do a separate video on that. But I think we need to take some accountability for how our actions led to this happening. You should not be together if you don't want to be doing the deed. You shouldn't even be together anymore. Let that person go so that they can go and find what they really want, or someone who really does feel that thing for them. Now, I get separating is really complicated. A lot of the time there's kids and a lot of assets, especially for the kind of clients that see me. They have a lot of businesses and property, etc., that would have to get divided between the two parties, if they get divorced. I get that it's not that simple, but at the end of the day, why are you together if you're not actually feeling that you want that person, having that urge? Why are you together? Another thing that I do often hear is that it is happening, the deed, but it's very unenthusiastic. We're talking like laying there and being like, okay, get it over and done with. Like, I hear this all the time. That is not an experience that anyone wants to have, feeling like they have forced their partner into doing it and you're just laying there and taking it, like you're not an active participant in it.
Dead bedrooms in marriage are real and heartbreaking. Many couples struggle with mismatched libidos, stress, health issues, past wounds, or emotional disconnection. And men do often express love and feel connected through physical touch. And that's part of how God wired many of us. And it's backed by things like the love languages concept. The church recognizes that sexual intimacy is a beautiful, essential part of marriage. Pope St. John Paul II, in his Theology of the Body, taught that marital sex is meant to be a total gift of self, unitive, deepening emotional and spiritual bond, and procreative, open to life. It's not just a physical need, it's a renewal of the marriage vows, body and soul. But here's where the video's advice goes terribly wrong. No matter how long it's been, no matter how frustrated or unloving a spouse feels, cheating is never justified. Adultery is a mortal sin, one of the 10 commandments. You shall not commit adultery. Jesus ramps it up in Matthew 5. Everyone who looks at a woman with lust has already committed adultery with her in his heart. The Catechism of the Catholic Church calls adultery marital infidelity and an injustice that wounds the covenant of marriage, harms the spouse, children, and society. It separates us from God. Full knowledge and consent make it mortal, meaning it can cost eternal life if not repented. Withholding sex unjustly can be sinful too. It denies the gift God intended for marriage and can open doors to temptation. But two wrongs don't make a right. The cheating husband isn't just fulfilling a need, he's breaking his sacred vow, objectifying another person, in this case, paying for it, which adds exploitation, and gravely wounding his wife and family. And to the woman in the video, you're enabling mortal sin. These men aren't finding connection. They're using you as an escape, and it's damaging everyone's soul, including yours.